Hey guys, we got some breaking news. Mir, does this excite you?
Well, gives me some peace of mind, I guess.
Yes.
So, yes.
Yes. So, Capcom has finally made an announcement that they're going to reveal an announcement. Well, actually, Ono is just tweeting something out, but we pretty much have confirmation now on when the next big update, assuming it's a big update, for Street Fighter
Yeah.
V, not only when it's going to be announced, but where. But where. But
hmm
first, we have something to talk about. A new party dress for Sakura is coming on May 28th at the end of this month. Are you hyped, Mir?
More content for Street Fighter 5, yay.
Yes, exactly. So, I mean, when I first heard that, I thought this was going to be a hint that there was going to be some kind of bundle patch coming at the end of May, and then they're going to be announcing it at Combo Breaker this weekend. But this tweet that Ono did, it just came out yesterday, so I pretty much debunked that. We're probably not going to hear anything at all, actually, for Combo Breaker, and then we're just going to get that Sakura costume at the end of the month. So usually they bundle it with like a new character or whatever, but it doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah.
So let's get to the point here. So Ono tweeted yesterday, and it says, "Thanks for many your reply. Street Fighter dev team has been making preparation with US and EU offices on excite new things for Street Fighter V. What big event in August can I tell you about it? Until then, look forward to Combo Breaker in this weekend. Winky face." So yeah, really good news. Mir, what big events do we have in August? What could he possibly be talking about?
Well, we have Evo, the first few days of August.
Yes,
So
well,
that's, very probable.
like
He's referring to.
99%, you would say. Yeah, so super premiere event coming out in August, right at the beginning of August, by the way, guys. Evo is on August 2nd, and they'll probably announce it on Finals Day, which will be August 4th. So, from Ono's previous tweets before, he said that the next time we'll see him, something along the lines of like, let's watch Blanca's pockets and smile or something next time we see him, is when he's actually going to announce something. So it doesn't look like he'll be attending Combo Breaker since he just mentioned it. So it looks like it will be Evo. And Ono has been doing a lot of traveling around too, Mir. Like, he's been going to the NA and EU offices. He's been getting feedback from those offices. So they're definitely working on something big. Like, this can't just be characters. You know what I mean? Like, this has to be something to do with mechanics or something huge. Because, like, look how long it's been. Now that we know that it's evil, like, how many months has that been now? You know?
Well, okay, so far it's been 6 months, basically.
Yeah.
And when Evo's gonna happen, it's gonna be 8 months.
Yep.
Yeah, or thereabouts.
8 or 9.
8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just... the weight's killing me. Like, it's just knowing what it is.
But now you know. Mir.
Well, now I know when it's gonna happen.
Yes.
So that's great.
Yes.
Like, at least I can kind of... Like, I can just kind of wait for it. I mean, I've been waiting enough. But now what we want to know, and hopefully that's what they're gonna reveal or announce, Combo Breaker, is what this update is gonna be about. You know, it's gonna be balance patches, it's gonna be new content, it's gonna be new characters, it's gonna be all of this, it's gonna be 35 new Chun-Li costumes. What is it gonna be?
Right.
So that's the next step, basically, knowing what this update is all about.
So we're going to assume that, like, if they are going to announce it at EVO, okay? So this is pretty much confirmed now that they're going to announce something at EVO. So we don't know when it's going to be released. We can expect it to be released right away, because they'll probably try to top off last year where both G and Sagat were released the day of the announcement. The day after, sorry. Because, like, if it's any much longer, let's say it comes out in September. I mean, Season 5 is going to be pretty much around the corner by then.
Yeah.
You know? So whatever they've been working on is probably ready to rock and roll. We don't know if maybe whatever they're working on took just so much time that it really needs some fine-tuning. But the problem is if they don't communicate with us, we don't know, right? If they said, hey, we're going to have to delay this, we got something really big for you guys, but... you know, we need more testing. I just don't think it's characters at the point, because they could just release one character at a time rather than releasing a bunch at once. But yeah, man, I don't know. So
it's gonna be more. I'd assume that it's gonna be like a complete overhaul of the game, at least balance wise, right? Like, every character gets a balance patch, or like every character gets balance adjustments, I should say. Like, the game gets a balance patch, so they're probably gonna. I don't know. Like, there's been talk about an additional V skill. You know, like, gonna get something done with the V triggers, or maybe add some new mechanic, something that takes V gauge.
So many rumors too, man.
Yeah, there's so many things
over the months, and a lot of data mining has been circulating, and there have been looks like Capcom's been testing a lot of different things. We don't know what actually went through. Like, even if they find stuff through data mining, doesn't mean that it's going to be in the final version of the game. I also wonder how Capcom's going to implement this patch on the arcade version of the game, because they just released the type arcade, and they have like the posters up and everything, and if they have a bunch of new characters and stuff, they're going to have to advertise that in the arcades. So it's going to be pretty big for them to prepare, unless arcades are just going to fall behind on whatever content this is going to be. But we know for sure, character-wise, Mir, that there's going to be no season pass regardless. So do you think Capcom will actually release characters for free, or you think they'll, let's say they announce like 3 or 4 characters at once? You think they're just going to all, because if it's in a bundle, it's basically like a season pass. Like,
yeah, unless they make it like an expansion pack of sorts, like a new arcade edition kind of thing.
Yeah, I doubt that though, but it's possible.
Or I don't know, maybe they'll invent some clever way to gain those characters for free, like earn those characters for free, or maybe they'll just give them out for free, or maybe they'll just make a season pass when the update drops.
Yeah, maybe they'll just do a season pass anyways. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I'm honestly, I'm more, I want system mechanics more than characters right now, really. So I really hope they add something, because system mechanics are good because it makes every character feel new, and that's why it's more impactful than just a one character, 1 to 4, right? Especially if you're not even gonna play that character. What else? The balance patch. So usually we get 2 balance patches a year, and around EVO was the last time we got that second balance patch, right? So we're halfway through the season, but more than halfway at this point. So, and I think it's a little slow after EVO 2 tournament-wise as well. So that'd be like perfect time to release a balance patch. Like, what do you want from a balance patch this time here?
Well, I mean, it really is the usual. Like, as far as balance goes, it's looking at some of the weaker V triggers, making them more competitive with the stronger V triggers. Maybe nerfing some of the stronger V triggers. Like, I can think of Birdie and V trigger, for example.
Yeah.
So it's mostly trying to build on what they have already been trying to do all these years, right? Trying to make this game as balanced as it could possibly be. But this is as far like as a balance patch goes. But as we were saying, it'd be really nice to have new mechanics. Now, the only problem with that is that it's going to create, of course, balancing issues. So that's maybe why they're taking so long to implement this patch, is because they're trying to not make the game completely broken, basically. Because they're really pushing the esports side of things, right? They really want the tournaments to be as competitive as possible and interesting to watch as well, right? We don't want 8 camis in top 8 or whatever. Yeah. So it's, I mean, this is like some big brain conspiracy theory stuff, but it's like, hopefully they've been waiting so long because they've been internally testing this patch, because there's some new mechanic or multiple new mechanics. Maybe there's, I don't know, new V skills or whatever, right? Whatever they might add. And at the same time, they're balancing the cast accordingly. So they really want to get everything right this time, so that they don't have to go back and basically do an emergency patch to balance everything, which they might still do at one point, because like, you cannot predict everything, even with all the internal testing you can do. How much can you really?
I feel like there's a lot of characters like in the mid-tier range, like Ryu and such, that are like they're balanced now, but now Capcom has to decide, whether to tune these characters even higher and get them to the higher tier to get these pro players to start picking them, pretty much, because that's what's going to take now at this point. Or for them to go after like the big 3, like Rashid or Ibuki or Akuma, but it doesn't look like they really want to tone those characters down too much as well, because they're kind of just cranking a little bit. But now they're going to see that the character variety so far, which has been pretty good, but we still have some of the usual suspects. So I'm curious, and like you said, Mir, they have to be careful. And that might be the reason why the initial Season 4 patch seemed quite lackluster, because that they didn't want to overtune it too much when they know they're working on some kind of giant mechanic in the first place, and they might go from there. So yeah, man. So I'm pretty excited now that I know that it definitely is going to be something at EVO, and it does sound really big. I'm curious if Capcom is going to tackle on some fixes like improving the netcode, but I highly doubt at this point, considering we're 3 years in. I figured they would fix it by now, but I think now they're just going to focus on like the content stuff and, like you said, the esports side. And we got like 1 or 2 years left of life in this game. So yeah, man. Any last thoughts, Mir?
Not really. Like, I would like to see new characters, but like you said, I'm more interested in new mechanics.
Yeah.
But as far as characters go, ooh, I don't know. At this point, I'd rather see some characters that I don't want to. I don't want them to return to the game, so that they're in Street Fighter 5 and they're not going to be in Street Fighter 6.
Wow! Wow!
I'm not gonna name names, otherwise people in the comments are gonna blast me.
Oh, one of them has to be Makoto, right? You're probably thinking Makoto. Has to be.
I'm not saying anything. I know you're trying to bait me. You're trying to bait me.
I'm not baiting you. I'm just guessing. I'm just curious.
I know better.
Okay, well, tell me after this video. I want to know behind the scenes. Alright, guys. Let us know in the comments below what you guys expect from Street Fighter 5 at this point. I'm sure your expectations are really high, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have basically considered this game dead at this point, and Capcom's just going to go all in and just save up all the update for one single day. But like I said, EVO is when you guys should be expected. It's pretty much confirmed, so at least we know when something's happening. So yeah, we're keeping you posted. We'll probably see you guys again after Combo Breaker. We'll talk about the tournament results. So yeah, guys, do us a solid. Please like the video and of course subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep you guys posted. So see you guys later.